down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
That's just running the ball 101 because too much east-west, not enough north-south. Got to get upfield, don't you?
They just kept stringing him out before he knew it. He'd hit the sideline. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
You talk about this Chiefs defense.
And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
To the air with McCarthy. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Let's go now. 1918.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. Going for it. Here's McCarthy. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That's complete. Roma Dunze. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards there, down to the 18 and a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A run up the middle with Irving. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
180.
Now Hurts changing up the play. Throwing on 2nd down. Hurts. Throw right side taken in by Adunze. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
First and goal, Kansas City.
They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal.
Good.
Oh, the sneak. It's Hurts. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Jalen Hurts, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now, early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Andrews' first catch, good for a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A big play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7.
Set to take off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 7-7, our score after 1. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Throwing is Hurts. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 45-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
It's a gain of 17.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. They'll look to throw again. And the Broncos get there and take him down. But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
In motion, the tight end.
Hey, Silver.
Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 23. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Broncos are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up. Well, they've got the lead, but it's certainly not a big one. And how do you keep control of that lead? Certainly not by that last play there. They gave up a big sack on the first play of this drive. Now it's double the distance to the first down marker.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. Crowd left, hey. Crowd left, Yeti.
They're going to look to throw.
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Hey, easy, 63, back. 63, 73.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Great, set.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Go Silver, ready? Yeti. Crowd left, Yeti.
Back to throw again.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Great, set.
A gain of 16 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
Tiger Hornet. Crowd left, Yeti.
He'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll set up a throw.
He'll get this into the hands of Adunze.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Great set. Anyway,
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Great. And let's go. Trimmer.
Now Hurts going to move him around. That would give Irving running right.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Irving is in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, whether they want to let their return guy touch it.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll have 50 seconds to work with, so that really plenty of time to try to put something together. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in Week 2, and it was the Broncos getting the road victory, so they'll look to take the season series now here in Denver. 2nd and 10. Now they'll audible to something else. Now McCarthy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Throwing is McCarthy. That's deep for Duvernay. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Go, touch. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Tiger swarm. Alert. Delta.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. And when you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense, it's really kind of geared to stop that play. Your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
Now he's able to pull off a nice hurdle, but then quickly swarmed down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Hey, easy, 63. Back. Crowd left Yanni. Tiger Hornet. Hey, Silver.
They'll drop the throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
A 33-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And they take a 17-14 lead.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Now Hurts looking to change the play.
63. Go Silver, ready? 73.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
He'll go right back to St. Brown. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now they'll change things up.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Following the play here, now we've got an injury.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Hey, Silver. Hey, easy, 63, back.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd and 14.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That is caught. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 and the 15. A big play there for KC. And even 40 yards.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
Miami, don't touch up. Trimmer. Don't touch.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
This is 2nd and 8.
Now back to throw.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And that will be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Go Silver, ready? Kyle up, Yeti. Hey! Kyle up, Yeti. Kyle up, Yeti. Kyle up, Yeti. Yeti, Yeti. 73. 73.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Great, set.
A shotgun handoff here to Irving. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
63 back. Hey, 73.
Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
159 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
36-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Get it! Get it!
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, here's a give to right.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3.
Let's go!
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Trap 60! Go!
To the air with McCarthy.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
First down.
Let's go!
First and 10 at the 38.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. And he rifles one incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First down and goal.
Now 1st and goal.
Here we go, set! Panther 60! Panther 60! Cougars!
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Ready!
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. He'll look to throw. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
Big problems there on the conversion. A poor snap. It's no good.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. This is 1st and 10.
63, go silver, ready?
Back to throw.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put on one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
To the right side here, caught by Kincaid. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, 73, 70. Carl Leviani. Carl Leviani. 73, 73. Carl Leviani. Hey, silver, silver, silver.
He's back to throw.
And this one too low.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Now Hurts changing up the play.
Hey, Carl Leviani. Hey, Tiger Hornet.
They'll look to throw. They'll be caught. It's St. Brown. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
63, 63, 63. Go silver, ready? Alpha, alpha, alpha. Carl Leviani. Delta.
Throwing is Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Get it? Back to 60, back to 60.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is going to be intercepted. And he will be out of bounds. So, partner, that means we got some free football. We're headed to overtime. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it's the Broncos who are going to get the first shot at things. They'll have it here as we start in overtime. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here. Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And now they'll shift things around.
60 bucks. Warrior 70. Mustang 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Through the middle of the field. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Broncos get there and take him down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Hey, easy 63. Hey. Kyle, let's get him. Hey, 73, 73. Don't.
To try again after the sack. Hurts. Throw left side to Kincaid. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. Through the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popping the ball free, and it's 4th down.
A stop here is a game winner in overtime. Here comes 4th down. They'll try it now with Irvin.
And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard.
So it's a win here for the Broncos, and it was thanks in part to the play of their 3rd-year quarterback.
Yeah, the numbers don't jump off the page, but he was a steady influence back there. He had a couple of touchdown passes on the afternoon. His guys rallied around him, and they're going to come away victorious.
So for Denver, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will hit the road